back to Believer Science Academy. My name is Arsh, and now today is 27th of September when I'm recording this video. So now only 12 days are remaining in your examination, your prelims 2021. Only 10 days. 10th of the October is your exam. So today I'm going to cover important places in news. So in today's session I will cover all the important places which were there in news since last 2 years. But before starting with the topics, before starting with the session, first I want to tell you what should be your strategy in this 12 days. Now only 12 days are remaining. So divide this 12 days into two days. 2 days for polity. Now we cannot devote more than 2 days for any subject. Now we already read some, you already did multiple revisions. So only 2 days for polity, 2 days for history. Here you ancient, medieval, modern history. 2 days for your environment. So right now all you want is a quick revision. And another thing, don't read anything new. Don't read anything new. Whatever you read till now, whatever books you have referred, whatever the current affairs you have referred, just revise it in 2 days. 2 days for your economics, 2 days for your geography and your science and tech, and the rest 2 days are miscellaneous things. So just divide this 12 days in 2 days and just try to finish, just quickly revise everything. Don't read anything new. Apart from that, take adequate sleep, at least 7 to 8 hours sleep, because your examination is at 9:30 to 11:30. So try to sleep at 11 or 10, 11 and wake up at 7:30. So just make your sleeping pattern correct and take adequate sleep. Don't read for 13 hours, 14 hours, and don't give mock tests now. Whatever mock tests you have given till now, just have faith in yourself. Don't give any mock tests, just give emphasis on revision. So today, important places in news. So we will start. First question. So Afghanistan has been in news since last 1 year, and as you all are aware that Taliban has recaptured Afghanistan after US and NATO forces withdrew from the Afghanistan. So you can definitely expect a question, a map-based question, a location-based question from Afghanistan. Since Afghanistan was in news, you must be aware about the geography of Afghanistan. So first statement, Afghanistan share border with China, Pakistan, Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. Panjshir Valley is located at the western part of Afghanistan near Iran border. So this Panjshir Valley has been in news since last 3 to 4 months due to Northern Alliance. So you must know the location of Panjshir Valley. So we will look into today's session. I have designed this session in a question answer format so you can easily understand. So we will look into the map of Afghanistan. So this is Afghanistan. It is a landlocked country. It shares border with Tajikistan, India through this Wakhan corridor, Pakistan, China. This is Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan and Iran. So out of the 5 Central Asian countries, Afghanistan share border with only 3 Central Asian countries, which is your Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan. So 2K, Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. So Afghanistan doesn't share border with Kazakhstan and Kyrgyzstan. So you must be aware about this thing. So in the question, this Kazakhstan, Afghanistan share border with China, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, but it doesn't share with Kazakhstan. So it's a false statement. Now Panjshir Valley will. So this is your Panjshir Valley. It is in the eastern part. It is not in the western part. Western border it share with Iran. The northeastern part, Panjshir Valley, is located here, near to the capital Kabul, somewhere around 200 kilometers away from Kabul. So this Panjshir Valley has been in news, so you must know the location. It's northeastern part of Afghanistan. And you also have a look at all these. These are the provinces of Afghanistan. All these provinces has been in news. All the leading newspapers, The Hindu, all the newspapers have covered all these provinces. So this Herat, Kor, Farah, Kandahar. So they can ask match the following question from this. They can directly like pick 2 to 3 locations and they may ask that this location where in news is located in which country. So have a look at this map, provinces of Afghanistan. So Panjshir is located at the western part of Afghanistan near Iran border. It's a false statement. It is in the eastern part. So your D is the answer, neither 1 nor 2. Also they can ask a question on Northern Alliance. So Northern Alliance has been in news. It was started by the late Ahmad Shah Massoud, who is also considered as the national hero of Afghanistan. So currently his son Ahmad Massoud and Amrullah Saleh, they are waging a war against Taliban. So they can you can expect a question from Northern Alliance. It is also known as United Islamic Front for Salvation of Afghanistan, a united military front started in 1996. So again, apart from this, certain things like India has started this mission Devi Shakti. So when Taliban again recaptured Afghanistan, India started this mission to evacuate its citizens, Indian citizens from Afghanistan. So you must be aware about this Operation Devi Shakti. Bagram Air Base was in news when US forces they withdrew from this air base without informing the Afghan military officials. So it was in news, Bagram Air Base, Devi Shakti, Northern Alliance, and the location of Afghanistan. Now the next question. Consider the following statement regarding international North-South corridor. So when Taliban came back to power in Afghanistan, they released a statement that they will stop all the developmental project which India has been carrying out, be it Salma Dam, Zaranj Dilaram Highway. India also made the parliament. Also, so this is also part of, this is a connectivity project, India's very ambitious connectivity project, a very strategic project for India's perspective. So international North-South corridor, you can expect a question from this area. So statement number 1, this corridor connects Indian Ocean and the Persian Gulf to the Caspian Sea via Islamic Republic of Iran, and then is connected to St. Petersburg in North Europe via Russian Federation. It is a multimodal transportation established in 2010 by Iran, Russia and India for the purpose of promoting transportation cooperation among the. So as I mentioned, it is a connectivity project, rail, land and water. So now we will look. So this is the whole the project, the map, the track of the project. So this is your Indian Ocean, this thing. This is your Persian Gulf, the Gulf countries. This is your Red Sea. This is Caspian Sea and Baltic North Sea, your Black Sea. So this project will connect the Indian Ocean with the Caspian Sea through Iran. So Afghanistan is also part of this project. Here our strategically located port is there. So this is the track of this project, International North-South Corridor, Chabahar Port. So we will again look at the question. It connects Indian Ocean and the Persian Gulf to the Caspian Sea. So it is a correct statement. We have seen the track. Second, it is a multimodal transportation established in 2010. So it was established by India, Iran and Russia. It is a partially true statement, but it was established in year 2000. So this is the trick here, not 2010, 2000. So again, it is a false statement. So one only is the answer. Here, the UPSC may confuse. They had Red Sea instead of Persian Gulf or Black Sea, something like that. But this is the correct aim of International North-South Corridor. It will connect Indian Ocean, Persian Gulf, Caspian Sea. So one only is the answer. Again, you can have a look. I'll attach the PDF file in the description box. Just have a look at this map once. So it is a multimodal project established in year 2000, as I mentioned. These are the countries which are part of this North-South corridor. Again, write in the description box about Ashgabat agreement. Just write in the comment box what countries are there in Ashgabat agreement. So just have a look at this slide. Now next question. Consider the following statement regarding 5 Central Asian countries. So this, your West Asia, Central Asia, Southeast Asia, all these regions are very important from a prelims perspective. So you can expect one water body based question and one question from all these areas, be it your West Asia, Central Asia, Southeast Asia. So 5 Central Asian countries, your Kazakhstan, your Kyrgyzstan, your Turkmenistan, not your Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. These are the 5 Central Asian countries. You must be aware. First statement, Uzbekistan share border with other 4 Central Asian countries. So Uzbekistan share border with all these other 4 Central Asian countries. Caspian Sea share border with Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. So one advice, whenever I'm covering all these topics, just keep a atlas, a map with you. So whenever I'm covering all these topics, just try to locate those locations in your map. Just try to mark all this location if it is necessary to mark. Otherwise, just have a look. And also, when I pause the video, when I'm explain the question, just try to answer by yourself, and then after you can see the answer. So first statement, second statement, all the 5 Central Asian countries are part of SCO, the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. So we will see the map of Central Asia. This is your Central Asia 5 countries. Uzbekistan, here you can see it share border with Kazakhstan, with Turkmenistan, with Tajikistan, and with Kyrgyzstan. So it is the only country in the Central Asia which share border with all the other 4 countries. Here is your Caspian Sea. It share border with Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan. Here Aral Sea. UPSC asked a question in year 2018 about Aral Sea. So it share border with Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan. It is in between these 2 nations. So again, this first statement, Uzbekistan share border with the other 4 Central Asian nations, a true statement. Caspian Sea share border with Kazakhstan and Turkmenistan, again a true statement. You just see. And all the 5 Central Asian countries are part of the SCO. So here, all the Central Asian countries are not part of the SCO, only 4. This Turkmenistan, it is not part of the SCO. So 4 Central Asian countries along with India, Pakistan, China and Russia. So total 8 countries, 4 Central Asian and 4 India, Pakistan, China, Russia. So it is a false statement. 1 and 2, B is the answer. Just go through this map in your atlas about Central Asia. Go through the capital city. Try to arrange this capital city from north to south, east to west. Here the Caspian Sea. So UPSC usually ask about this water body based question. So they have asked a question on Mediterranean Sea, Aral Sea, Black Sea, Caspian Sea. So you must be aware about which countries are bordering with Caspian Sea. You have Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, 2 Central Asian, Russia is there, Azerbaijan and your Iran. So 5 countries, they share border with Caspian Sea. Again, have a look at your map, just try to locate all these things. So SCO currently 8 members, as I already mentioned. All these are Afghanistan, Belarus, Iran, they are the observer state. From SCO's perspective, also remember RATS, Regional Anti-Terrorist. So this mechanism, RATS mechanism, anti-terrorist mechanism. So UPSC may ask a question, this is RATS, it's working under aegis of which international organization? So it is under SCO. And also they have conducted this peaceful mission exercise, a joint military exercise of SCO. It is known as peaceful mission. Recently, Russia has conducted this 6th edition of this exercise, peaceful mission. So India took part in this. So remember, peaceful mission, RATS, SCO location, all the countries. Also try, as I already mentioned, write down the in the comment box, write the members of Ashgabat Agreement, which country are part of your Ashgabat Agreement. So this is about your Central Asia. Next question. Abraham Accord, a West Asian based question. So West Asia has been in news. Israel-Palestine conflict has been in news since last 1 year, 2 years. It has always been in news. Often you read in the newspaper. So Abraham Accord signed between Israel and which two Arab nations? So it was a very significant agreement because after 26 years, Israel has signed any agreement with any Arab nation after 26 years. And USA was the mediator to reduce the tension between Israel and Arab nation. This accord has been signed. It is also good for India because India is sharing good relation with Israel and with the Arab nation. So Israel and your UAE and Bahrain, this is the correct answer. B, you must know about this fact, Abraham Accord. So next question, consider the following statement. The Bosphorus Strait connects the Black Sea with the Aegean Sea. The Dardanelles Strait connects the Sea of Marmara with Black Sea. So this Bosphorus Strait, also known as Strait of Istanbul, and this Dardanelles Strait is also known as Strait of Gallipoli. So you must know about this thing. Istanbul, the alternate names of the strait. So we'll look at the map. This map is not clear. You can look in your atlas or your whatever map you are using. So this is Sea of Marmara, this is your Black Sea, this is Aegean Sea. So this location is very confusing at times, this strait and all. So Bosphorus Strait, which is also known as Strait of Istanbul, it separates your Sea of Marmara with Black Sea. So Bosphorus, Black Sea and Sea of Marmara, and your Gallipoli, Dardanelles Strait from Aegean to Marmara. So in the question, I have twisted this thing. Bosphorus Strait connects the Black Sea with the Aegean Sea, no Black Sea, and Sea of Marmara. And this Gallipoli Strait, it connects Sea of Marmara with Aegean Sea. So D is the answer, neither one. So just have a look at this map. Also try to write down the bordering countries of Black Sea, Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea. UPSC may ask a water body based question. So again, this is another strait in this region only, Black Sea and Sea of Azov. The Kerch Strait has been in news due to several reasons, due to this conflict between Russia and Ukraine about this Crimea. So Russia stopped the vessels and the navigation through this strait last year. So that due to that reason, it was in news. So the Kerch Strait, it separates your Sea of Azov and Black Sea. Again, 3 straits in this region: Gallipoli, Istanbul, and Kerch. You must be aware. So next question. See this Black Sea, the bordering countries, it share border with Russia, with Ukraine, with Romania, Bulgaria, your Turkey. So usually, and your Georgia as well. Usually people remember this thing with this acronym BURGER. B for Bulgaria, U for Ukraine, R for your Romania, G for your Georgia, and your Russia are burger T, so Turkey. So like that you can also remember. So these are the bordering countries of Black Sea. You must know because definitely since last 3 years they are asking this water body based question. Last year they asked a question on Mediterranean Sea. Also they ask a question from European rivers. Usually you don't expect a question from European rivers, but last year they asked. So next question, consider the following statement regarding the Red Sea. Red Sea was in news for several reasons. Last year one ship was stuck in the Red Sea. So due to that the world global trade affected. So it shares border with Saudi and Yemen on the eastern shore, and on the western shore it shares border with Sudan and Ethiopia. It is between the African continent and the West Asia. So we'll look at the map. This is your Red Sea. Here you can see Saudi, Yemen, this is Israel, Jordan, this is your Gulf of Aqaba, and this is your Gulf of Suez. Here is a Suez Canal. It is a very strategically important. The global trade passes through this Suez Canal. So on the eastern coast, it shares border with Saudi, Yemen. Usually, both the Gulf are also part of Red Sea, so it shares border with Jordan as well, Israel as well. On the western shore, Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, your Djibouti. Here is your Djibouti. Here China has a military base. So even this map is not clear. So you open your atlas and try to observe this region. So again, it shares border with Saudi and Yemen on the eastern shore. Correct statement. On the western shore, it shares border with Sudan, of course, and Ethiopia. No, it is Eritrea. Ethiopia is a landlocked country. It is a part of your Horn of Africa. Your Ethiopia, Djibouti, Eritrea, Somalia. These 4 countries are part of the Horn of Africa. So Ethiopia is a landlocked country. Here you can see it shares border with Eritrea. So again, it is a false statement. A1 only is the correct answer. So try to observe Horn of Africa, this West Asia region in your map. So here 2 important states are there which you must know. State of Bab el-Mandab, which connects your Red Sea with your Gulf of Aden. And here your Strait of Hormuz. It was in news due to this US and Iran conflict. So Strait of Hormuz, it connects your Persian Gulf with this Gulf of Oman. This is Gulf of Oman. So Suez Canal, your Gulf of Aqaba, Red Sea. This strait is very important. Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Here you can see Eritrea, Ethiopia, Djibouti. Also have a look the bordering. We have already seen the bordering countries of Red Sea. Also try to locate the bordering countries of Persian Gulf. Your Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, UAE, Oman. This part belongs to Oman. This small part. So Oman, UAE, Saudi. So this region is very important. UPSC's favorite region. So try to research more on this. A clear map. Persian Gulf, bordering countries, Iran, Iraq, as I already said, Kuwait. This is Bahrain, the small island. Qatar, Saudi, UAE, Oman. Again, it's a part of Oman. So, Strait of Hormuz, Strait of Bab el-Mandab, all these things should be by heart. Next question, arrange the following Indian Ocean island from north to south. Indian Ocean region, Indian Ocean has been in news due to Chinese increasing footprint in the Indian Ocean. So, due to that reason, China has a good relation with the Seychelles, Mauritius. It is adopting his adept diplomacy in Africa and Indian Ocean island nations. So, due to that, it has been in news. Assumption Island, Agalega Island, and your Maldives. So, arrange this island from north to south. Even recently, the Prime Minister chaired the UNSC meeting. The topic was the maritime security. So this thing is very important. You must know the location of all the Indian Ocean islands. Seychelles. So this assumption is your part of your Seychelles only. And this again is part of the Mauritius. So here you can see assumption, Agalega and your Maldives. So what is asked in the question? From north to south. Okay. So this is the northernmost, then assumption, and then Agalega. So here Diego Garcia, a conflict between UK and Mauritius is going on. USA has a military base in Diego Garcia. So Madagascar, Seychelles, assumption, all these things are very important. And India has a good relation with Seychelles, Maldives, all these nations. So there is kind of a competition between India and China. So have a look at this map. Very important Indian Ocean islands. So north to south, Maldives, assumption, and Agalega. So your Maldives 3, 1, 2 is the answer. D is the answer. Next question. Match the following pairs of Islamic militant groups and country it is based on. So all these Islamic groups has been in news since last many years. This Hezbollah, Houthi rebels, Boko Haram. You know about the Yemen crisis, what Israel-Palestine conflict, Boko Haram. So Hezbollah is based in Lebanon, not in Yemen. In Houthi rebels are based in Yemen. So Saudi Arabia is providing financial aid to Houthi rebels. Hezbollah, Iran is providing aid to Hezbollah. It is a Lebanon-based Islamic militant organization. It is fighting against Israel. Hamas is also, it is based in Israel. Hamas, Hezbollah, they are waging a war against Israel. So how the rebels? Yemen, Boko Haram, Nigeria. It is correctly meant. So 3 only is the answer. So you must be aware about all this terror organization or Islamic militant groups. Next question. This is a map of Middle East again. Just try to see Mediterranean Sea, which countries are bordered in Mediterranean Sea. Turkey, Syria, Israel. Jordan is not sharing border with Mediterranean Sea. All the African countries, the North African countries as well. This is the complete map of your West Asia. The Gulf countries, as I already mentioned, this Bab el Mandab, Strait of Hormuz, everything. So just go through this map once. Very important, UPSC's favorite. Now the next question, consider the following statement regarding India-China relations. India-China has been in news due to various reasons. The Doklam happened 3 years ago. The Galwan Valley, the deadliest clash between India and China. So India-China, you can definitely expect a question from India-China. India and China are part of SCO BRICS and RCEP grouping, the first statement. Second, recently India and China has established military hotline in Kongrala located in eastern Ladakh. And India and China shares longest border in the western sector. Okay, so first statement. So of course India and China are part of SCO and BRICS, but India withdrew from this RCEP last year itself. India was part of RCEP. RCEP earlier it was 10 ASEAN countries and 6 other nations: India, China, Japan, South Korea, Australia and New Zealand. But now India withdrew from this RCEP grouping due to various reasons. India demanded more share in the service sector, which they denied. So it was not in India's interest. So India withdrew. So now India is not part of your RCEP grouping. It's a free trade agreement between 10 ASEAN countries and now 5. So first, it's a false statement. India and China are part of SCO BRICS but not RCEP. So this is also partially correct statement. Recently, India and China has established the 6th hotline in Kongrala. It is located in North Sikkim, not in eastern Ladakh. So incorrect statement. And India and China share longest border in the western sector. So there is a western sector, a middle sector and an eastern sector. But it is a correct statement. The longest border India and China share in the western sector. So 3 only is the answer. We look at the map. Here is the map. The border, the eastern sector, 1327 kilometers. The western sector, 2176, and the middle sector. So longest border India share is western sector, of course. Here the new hotline is established, the 6th hotline, Kongrala. Here is in this tri-junction the Doklam crisis happened. Here in this map. So hotline established between India Army and Kongrala and North Sikkim, as I already mentioned. Again, this fact is also important from your exams perspective. These 3 locations: missile silos fielding, Yumen in Genshu province, near Hami in Xinjiang province, and Hanning Banner. So remember these 3 location where China is building its missile silos. So UPSC may ask a question. They give this 3 location, and based on that you have to guess what is this. So it's this three location where China is building the missile silos. So again, I will look at the map here. So this map is very important. The eastern Ladakh part where the deadliest clash happened since last 40 years, the Galwan Valley. Here it is located. So Galwan Valley, it is a part of your Karakoram range of your Himalaya. They can also ask a question whether it's a part of Pir Panjal, Zaskar, Greater Himalaya, or Karakoram. So Karakoram, Shyok River is also passing So Shyok River, Karakoram Range, you must be aware about the geography, which river is passing, which mountain pass is there. Depsang Plains are here, Galwan Valley, Pangso, so this lake, Hot Spring is also there. So here, these are the area of conflict between India and China. So you must know about this map, the eastern sector of, sorry, the west eastern Ladakh. So here is the actual line of control. This is the international boundary. So just have a look at this map. Also try to research more on, because UPSC may ask the question from this area, because it was in news, a very fresh. So India, China, they can ask all this question, the map based question and all these things. Arrange the following South China Sea island from east to west. So you know China, this aggressive, the assertive policy of China. It is increasing its footprint in Indian Ocean, also in South China Sea with the ASEAN countries. So we will look at the map. South China Sea has been in news. So this Paracel Island, Scarborough Island, and your Spratly Island. This is you must know about all this location of these islands. This is the 9 dash line here. 9 dash line. So all the countries, Brunei, Philippines, Vietnam, all have issues with the China regarding this water sharing of South China Sea, about the exclusive rights of this water. So all this island which has been in news. So in the question from east to west. So okay, east, Scarborough is the easternmost, then your Spratly and your Paracel. So in that order. So Scarborough, then your Spratly and Paracel. 2, 1, 3 is the answer. A is the answer. So again, South China Sea, you may expect such kind of question. Research more, observe the map of South China Sea. See, try to think from the examiner's perspective. When you are observing any location, any region, just try to think from the examiner's perspective what kind of question they can frame. So you have to develop this habit. So next question. Also, this Kara Canal is important. This is your Strait of Malacca. The major global trade is passing through this Strait of Malacca. China's global major trade, this is China, is passing through this from here to your Suez Canal to the Europe and all. So here China is planning to create an alternative route, Kara Canal, in Thailand. It is in Thailand. Thailand, Kara Canal. So Strait of Malacca, again a very important strait. So try to, in the comment box, mention the other strait of South China Sea, Java Strait, Sunda, and also mention that which water body those straits are separating, which two water bodies. So write there in the comment box. So you must know about this fact. Kara Isthmus Canal, it is in Thailand. China is building. Next question. Which of the following country has recently launched world's biggest underwater neutrino telescope? This was in news. Usually UPSC asks this one question from India and major powers, be it USA, Russia, China, EU. So Russia in Lake Baikal has launched this neutrino telescope, the world's biggest water body. See, Russian scientists have launched one of the world's biggest underwater neutrino telescope. Baikal GVD is the name. Baikal Lake is located in Russia. Also, Baikal Lake was in news because due to climate change, it is shrinking. That water body is shrinking. So you may expect a question from Baikal Lake. In the water of Lake Baikal to the world's deepest lake situated in Siberia. Also, it is world's deepest lake in Siberia. So go through this slide once. It is one of the 3 largest neutron detectors in the world, along with the ice cube in the South Pole and your entries in the Mediterranean Sea. So here you can see the map, the Lake Baikal. This is Russia. near this Mongolia. Lake Baikal is in Russia, was deepest sea, and now this neutrino. So you may expect a question from this area. Now last year, this year, Western Europe faced deadliest flood in the history. According to expert, it was the deadliest flood in the last 100 years. Huge casualty happened in Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, even UK, all the Western European countries. So due to that, you must be aware about the rivers of Western Europe. So our river, it was in news. It was the reason why Germany has faced many huge amount of casualty. So it is located in Germany. So our river has been recently in news. It is located in Germany. Also the other rivers of your Western Europe, your Rhine River, Volga, it is in the longest river of Europe, it is in Russia. So last year UPSC has asked a question on Volga River, that it originates from Russia and it drains into Caspian Sea. So it was a true statement. It drains into Caspian Sea. So Rhine River, your Danube River, it originates from Germany and drains into North Sea. Rhine originates from Switzerland, drains into North Sea. So all the other rivers, just try to read all the other rivers of Europe once. Just try to read from where the river is originating and the end point, where it drains at. So Rhine, Danube, Volga, just read it once. So Merkel, the Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, so it is located in Germany. Here you can see river, or it is a tributary of Rhine River. So here you can see this river Meuse was also in news. Due to this, this Belgium and Netherlands faced many huge casualty in floods. So also read more about this river, River Rhine, River R. It is a tributary of Rhine River in Germany. So European rivers, you may expect a question from this area. Just do some more research. Next question. If Evia Island, it was in news recently, located in which country? So Greece has faced this forest fire. So it was in news for quite a long time, since last 3 to 4 months. You can expect to match the following base question. They can give you the Evia Island and they give Spain or some other country, but it is located in Greece. So you must know about this fact as well. Greece fire department is, so again, Greece, this island was largely affected due to forest fires and all. It was in news. So you can definitely expect a question. Next question is, consider the following statement regarding 2+2 dialogue. So recently India and Australia has, for the first time, they conducted the 2+2 dialogue. So in this 2+2 dialogue, the defense minister and your external affairs minister, so Rajnath Singh and Mr. Jaishankar, they meet with their other country's counterpart. So defense and your external affairs. So Russia was the first country with whom India had started this dialogue, and India has 2+2 dialogue mechanism with all the Quad. So you must be aware about the Quad. Recently, Prime Minister visited to the USA and attended the Quad meeting. USA, Japan, India and your Australia. These 4 countries are part of your Quad. Started in the year 2007 by the then Japan Prime Minister. He took the initiative. So of course India has this 2+2 mechanism with India, with USA, Japan and Australia. But this statement is a false statement. Now India and Russia, they are about to start this dialogue in the month of November. The talks are going on, the negotiation is going on, and they will start. So Russia is not the first country. It is a false statement. They will start this in future, in the very near future. So 2 is the answer, 2 only. With the focus on increasing India and Russia, so it was, this is from the news article, establishment of new 2+2 dialogue. So currently we don't have this mechanism with Russia, but we will start. And this thing, we have this with all the Quad nations. So again, go through this slide. And the next question, consider the following statement regarding Arctic Council. So we have covered Central Asia, West Asia, some part of Europe, ASEAN countries. Now this Arctic Council, USA, Russia and UK are the members of the Arctic Council. Russia is planning to construct a polar Silk Road in the Arctic region. So 8 countries which share border with the Arctic, the 8 North Pole nations, they are part of the Arctic Council. India is an observer state. India is not a permanent member. It is an observer. So recently India again re-elected as an observer in the Arctic Council. So UK is not part of the Arctic Council. USA and Russia are, see this map, Russia, this is the top view of our world, Earth. Russia, Finland, these 3 Scandinavian countries, Sweden, Norway, your Denmark, because Greenland is part of Denmark, Canada, Alaska, the 51st state of USA. So all these 8 countries are part of your Arctic Council. UK is not part of your Arctic Council. So, and this is not Russia, this is China. China has a very ambitious project, One Belt, One Road project, the maritime project. So China is also planning to construct polar Silk Road in Arctic region, not Russia. So neither 1 nor 2, D is the answer. UK is not part, this is China, not Russia. So this is China's ambitious. China wants to connect this Dalian province to this Rotterdam in Netherlands, to this route, Arctic route. It already has this One Belt, One Belt and Road initiative, maritime route, everything. So this is China's aim, China's plan. So have a look at this map once. Next question. Map the following mountain passes and states. So now we'll do some question from India's perspective, India's mapping, because you must know about the India's geography, the state, the mountains, biosphere reserve, national parks, everything, the rivers. So all things which were there in news, you must cover all these things, because to cover everything, to cover all the wildlife sanctuary, rivers is next to impossible. So this question passes Lipu Lake. It's in Uttarakhand, Jojila, Sikkim, Bomdila, Arunachal Pradesh. So Lipu Lake, of course, it's in Uttarakhand, Jojila in Sikkim, wrong. It is in Ladakh, not in Sikkim, Bomdila in Arunachal Pradesh. So 1 and 3 is the answer. See, so this is the map. These are the Ladakh mountain passes. Shipkila is there, all this Jojila is there, Karakoram. So it is in the Ladakh, not in the Sikkim. Now this Bomdila you can find in Arunachal Pradesh. This Nathula, Jaipla is in Sikkim, the mountain passes. So just go through all the Himalayan mountain passes once. Here I'm not covering everything, but you just go through, it's important. Lake Mani is in Arunachal Pradesh. So again, Jojila in Ladakh, not Sikkim. So 1 and 3 is the answer. Go through all the mountain passes, Himalayan mountain passes. It is very important. Now, next question. Consider the following statement. Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra does not have any biosphere reserve. So 18 biosphere reserve, you must know. I already recorded a video on protected areas and also one video about how to read protected areas. So you can, if you have not seen those videos, you can go and watch those videos. It will be very helpful. First statement, Karnataka and Telangana does not have any Ramsar sites. So both the statements are correct. Uttar Pradesh has the highest number of Ramsar sites, but it does not have any biosphere reserve. Even Maharashtra doesn't have any biosphere reserve. And it's a two big state, Karnataka, Telangana doesn't have any Ramsar site. Even your Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, they doesn't have Ramsar sites. So try to develop this tendency of observation, because now UPSC is doing some experiment with different kind of questions. So you must know about all these things. So both the statements are correct. 46 Ramsar sites in India. I've already covered this extensively. Go and watch that video. All the 46 Ramsar sites. Biosphere reserve, you can see Uttarakhand. sorry, Himachal Pradesh, here you Uttarakhand, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh. So Maharashtra doesn't have any biosphere reserve. Uttar Pradesh doesn't have. So you must be aware about all these things. 18 biosphere reserve and 12 in your man and biosphere program. So recently this Panna was added in this UNESCO's man and biosphere program. So just try to read more about the biosphere reserve. What are the flora, the fauna, which river is passing by this, so the species and news, so everything. So the next thing, consider the following statement. Sikkim and Meghalaya share border with only one state. So UPSC is expecting you that you know about the political map of India, the physical map of India, which state is sharing border with which, with the other state, and with the international border, which state is sharing border with other countries as well. So your Sikkim and Meghalaya share border with only one state. Uttar Pradesh share border with maximum 9 state union territories. Select the correct answer. So again, this you must be aware about all these things. This is a correct statement. In India, only 2 states, Sikkim and Meghalaya, share border with only one state. Sikkim, Meghalaya with your Assam, and Sikkim is with West Bengal. UP shares border with 9 states. So both the statements are correct. See the map of India. Here you can see Sikkim only with West Bengal and Meghalaya only with Assam. All the other states, they share border with multiple states. Uttar Pradesh share border with Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttarakhand, even Himachal Pradesh, this one, Haryana, Rajasthan, and your Delhi, which is a union territory. So 9 state and UT. So again, just go through India's political map. In 18, they asked a question about this Bangalore and New Delhi. So which is the nearest this longitude from New Delhi to Bangalore? They asked us, like, they gave option Bangalore, Hyderabad, Pune, and the Nagpur. So Bangalore was the answer. So they also asked a question once that if you want to go from this Nagaland to Karnataka or Tamil Nadu, how many minimum number of states is required to travel? So observe India's political map. Observe which state is sharing border with which. This Telangana share borders with many states. So have a look at India's political map. Just go through the protected areas. Just go through my old video, the previous video which I uploaded 2-3 weeks ago. So again, the next question, consider the following statement regarding Indian rivers. So you can definitely expect a question, a river-based question, one mountain-based question. So it is practically impossible to cover all the rivers. So that's why I'm not covering, I'm just covering all this river which were in news, which were there in news from multiple times. So river Godavari originates from Maharashtra. It's a true statement. Brahmaputra originates from Arunachal Pradesh. So you know Brahmaputra is not originating from India. It is originating from the Kailash Himalaya, and then it takes a sea enter into Arunachal Pradesh. So this is a false statement. 2 is false. And river Tapi originates from Madhya Pradesh. Again a true statement. So 1 and 3. 1 and 3 is the correct answer. Sorry, I made a mistake here. So again, you definitely expect a question from a river-based question, a mountain-based question. So that's it. So this was all the important places in news which were there in news since last 2 years. I tried to cover the Central Asia, Western Asia, Southeast Asia, Europe, and the Indian part. Now this 12 days, just revise. Divide 2 days for each subject. Revise well. Don't take stress. Take adequate sleep. So we Believers IAS, we are located in Bangalore, in BTM. So we are available in all the social media. You can follow us on Telegram, where we upload all the important articles, editorials, quiz every day. We are on Instagram and Facebook. You can follow us there. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like the video, share the video. So thank you so much. I will see you in the next session.